Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is ViperAS for Viperland, and once again, second time in a day doing some streaming. And I'm going to be doing some mapping now that they've increased the drop rate for higher level maps. Let's see what we got. Do we got 73s? No. Do we got 72s? A few of them. So we'll start with the 72. We got coves, underground, coves. A superior, that's not bad. Coves, coves, underground sea, pier. I'm going to do the superior one for the moment. Not the best at this entirely, and I'm not going to min-max all these. I'm not going to chisel all of them. I'm going to alch many of them. So let's see. Anything too terrible for a build? No. Beyond could be interesting, but we'll see how that goes. Getting a bit of latency. I don't know if it's from the streaming itself. It could be. I've never tried to stream this and play it at the same time, so we're going to see how this goes. I am a level 84, holy crap, Burning Arrow Scion, loosely based off the ZiggyD build. I also found a forum thread of the author, I cannot remember the name off the top of my head, I will have to look and add it to the description, of somebody who had done a slight variation on that looked pretty cool. ZiggyD has also changed his build since I last looked at it, but it is fairly similar to that, so you can look at their build guides for how exactly this works. The concept, oh wow, another map already. Concept pretty simple. Burning Arrow does a ton of damage. As long as it's not reflect, we're gonna be pretty okay. I mean, not to say we're unkillable, but like, it's just kinda great to see a room full of things explode. However, single targets are still a little frustrating because this is meant for groups. Not going to be looting everything because I don't do too much trading and selling on this. I'll be looting some things for the chaos recipe. I'll be looting uniques, of course. Everyone loves uniques. And various other things, but I don't want to spend this whole stream putting stuff in the bank. Not what I'm looking for. I want most of the stream to be me blowing stuff up. Like that. There you go. Just the concept of a whole group going down at the same time. This is actually the highest level character I've ever had in this game, even though I've played since closed beta? Yeah, I played since so early that you had to buy a supporter pack just to get in, and I regret nothing. But I always kind of make a character, get to roughly mapping levels, and then just kind of move on to other builds, other things. I don't tend to stick with one character too long. It's a character flaw, I guess, with myself. And one of the reasons I love this game, because there's so many different builds you can do. But this one has just proven so much fun. Like, just the damage. You click things a few times, they explode. I think I'm up to a quite honestly insane 6.37 attacks per second. That's nuts, in terms of any other build I've ever played. And it's pretty cheap. I don't do a lot of trading, so I didn't get a lot of currency. Most of the stuff I've got was just what I found. I've used the chaos recipe for a bunch of stuff. I found a few chaoses. I actually found an exalt, but I don't think I put it into this build. I ended up getting a quill rain and then 5-socketing it, or 5-linking it myself. It's not 6-link. I don't have that much currency. And it's gone well from there. The rest of my stuff, most of it is self-found, though I do some buying. I don't do a lot of selling, but I definitely buy some stuff. Otherwise, it's like cap resist, kind of important. I think I'm at 5.3k life. And the rest is just, the skill doesn't matter too much on your weapon, it's just kind of burning stuff. I think I've got, no, still a 5-link chest too. Sure, we'll go to the boss. Don't actually remember. Oh yeah, this is the Trapper. Okay. A lot of the higher level maps, since I don't do a lot of them, I don't know the bosses too well, so I gotta be a little cautious. While I put out a ton of damage to this build, and I have a lot of life, I'm still most definitely not immortal. I die awkwardly frequently. Mostly because I keep thinking I'm overpowered, but I'm not. So it's my own damn fault. And there we go. Anything... Ooh, Regal. I'll pick that up. I don't remember in my bags what I've got left that I need for the chaos recipe, so I'm actually going to leave most of the stuff until I hit a bear trap, and I'm stuck. Okay. Also worth noting, I do have Veil Detonate Dead just for, in case I find, like, corpse resurrectors, though it can definitely knock out enemies. If you've got one powerful guy left and a bunch of corpses around him, it takes a huge chunk out of their health. I wouldn't say it's a massive part of this build, but I had an empty socket on color. It works. And after this, if people are curious, I can take a quick peek at the items I have, the passive tree, if people want to know or care. But again, you can find the Ziggy D video on it. It's a little different, but that gives you the pretty accurate idea of what I'm running. Well, something else got dropped. I am also, if you couldn't tell, I'm a Ziggy D fan. I'm using his loot filter, so loot filters are fantastic. The addition of those to the game has changed a lot of stuff, and I just like his way of doing things for it. Fairly minimalistic. I did alter the sounds so that anything of value is going to be louder and much more noticeable, because sometimes you don't always notice things off screen, so I want it to be an audible, like, hey, go looking for stuff. So I think it's anything, I can't remember which currency and up it does it, like I think it's fusing and higher perhaps. I'd have to go into the file and I don't want to do that. So yeah, this is going pretty smooth. I am over leveled for these maps, but these are the highest level maps I have, and I actually got to level 84 doing mostly low 70s maps, so I'm hoping, this is my first time playing since they did the change, honestly. I've been distracted by other things. Bleeding, I know I've got a staunching flask, I don't remember which. Staunching, okay, that helps. It's worth noting I am using the Flame Golem, but if you're taking too much damage, Chaos Golem also works really well. I've yet to actually switch to it, but in later maps I assume I will probably have to. I was looking for corpses around that I could lead them to, but it looks like this is just what it's going to be. Don't know if I'll be able to kill him. At higher levels, this guy can suck. Yep, Frostwall was totally well timed right there. Didn't miss all of those or anything. Come on, guy. There we go. Drop anything worthwhile, not anything fantastic. But Master's experience is always welcome. None of my guys are level 8, so I'll take anything I can get. That's pretty much most of this place. Okay, what do we got? We got a belt. What do we need for the recipe? We actually have most of the stuff we need for at least a few of them. Didn't realize my stash was that full of stuff. Just deposit some of these suckers and quickly pull out a few for the chaos recipe. Oh, forgot that one. There we go. Don't know why there's more up there. I must have gotten something extra. Don't care enough to look into it right now. 2 weapons, 2 rings, belt, those guys. Okay. So it looks like I'm doing okay on jewelry over there. And we are now 2 chaos richer than we were. And now I know what to look out for. And we got another higher in air quotes level map. I'll run that one next. And just to double check, we need helmets, body armor, weapons, boots. So the higher levels I should pick up. Tally-ho. 2 Rogue Exiles. Elemental Equilibrium can be annoying, but it's not too bad. Yeah, the rest of it's not that bad. I'll do that actually after I do the daily for Xana. See what we got going on here. Nothing like a free map. So we got a corrupted boss in Olmec's Sanctum. Oh, I have never done this place, and I am kind of close to leveling. Alright, we're going in. I am totally gonna die in here. I have never... This is a unique map, and it's not an easy one from what I hear. I've never been in, I've only heard of it. I'm also a big fan of what it's a reference to, which is of course Legends of the Hidden Temple, the old 90s Nickelodeon, I think it was Nickelodeon, game show slash way to get kids to exercise on TV. This is a mistake, and I'm totally gonna die. Like, I am 100% going to die in here. That's just... Does it have anything? So, increase monster damage, final boss drops higher level items, that's cool. Yields more items, and it's got mute wind guys in it. Okay. This is just not gonna end well at all. But it's softcore. I don't play hardcore. Both my internet connection doesn't agree with it, and just the occasional lag spike or something, it would kill me no matter what I did. So I go softcore because that's just how I play. Maybe one day. I like the concept of the Tempest League. The Tempest League sounds like a lot of fun. I'd get halfway up, I'd have a character a little too squishy, and I would die. I just know it. Oh, I hate those things. Okay, let's pull them out. Come on, out of the bad stuff. There we go. So I know this place has essentially like 3 or 4 different elemental bosses. I don't even know which one's going to be up here. Let's see. Lots of little enemies though. Alright, gonna keep moving, keep tagging them with abilities. I wish I had enough for that corpse explosion right now. That would be beautiful. Ow. Okay. Does my wall block his projectiles? Yes. Okay. There's a way to heal up a little bit. I do have a single target focused version of the skill for the burning arrow, which hopefully does a little more ignite damage. It doesn't seem to be making a huge difference. I am just so dead. Let's make the wall heal up a little bit. No, it goes through the wall sometimes. Okay, that's terrible and good to know. I could go back to town to heal. I can definitely do that. But I have a finite number of portals here, so that's a thing. Ow, 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 ow. I think that's my last flask charge. Come on. You gotta die. Did I get him? Come on. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Come on. That much health, I can't just... There we go. Okay. Oh, that was not easy. We got a belt for the higher level. What level is this place? Oh, this is 73. Okay. I'm not going to do too much with the loot right now. I am... By all accounts, I should be dead. How do I... Oh, okay. We gotta click the thing. Got it. Okay, so we went south, and that was painful. Thankfully, all our resists are kind of okay. I think that was probably the chaos damage one, because I didn't see any other noticeable type of damage. And thankfully, all our other resists are capped out. Chaos is not. But other ones maybe go a bit better, I hope. I really hope I don't die and lose all the experience, like half a bar away from level. That would suck. But hey, we started it, and it's a free, unique map. You can't really argue with that. Only the second time this has happened. I think I got the Maelstrom, I think, is one of the unique maps that I've gotten before from a Xana Daily. Regular Detonate Dead, don't really need that. I'm gonna guess this upcoming one's gonna be the electric one, just judging by the amount of electricity going around the area. I'll wait. I do have my Detonate Dead, so if I can kill all these guys fairly close to the boss, I can try and detonate them for fairly decent damage. Yeah, that's about half its health, plus whatever my other stuff actually did. Okay, this one is going much easier. I don't know if it's just because the resists are high, or if it was the Detonate Dead. Whatever it was, that one went really well. Okay. I don't care about the staff, don't really care about much of the other stuff, but I do have to click that. Okay. I mean, this is looking better, honestly. I do not want to jinx myself, because that's a terrible idea. So continuing on. Get the flame guy back out. He dies very quick to those bosses. Oh, something dropped. Orb of Alchemy. There we go. Didn't kill them all. I'm shocked at that. There we go. With this build, when you go into a group like that and you unleash a full salvo, anything that lives is always surprising. General concept behind this build is every one of those arrows explodes and the explosions can overlap. I'm worried about this guy. This guy's fire. Hopefully that's not too bad. Oh, he's got a... Oh, tell me he's not proximity shield. That... Okay, he's not. That's just... Oh, it's righteous fire. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I don't want to be near him, which is fine, because I don't want to be near him at all. Let's pop that. Again, a large portion of his health. If we stay out of the firestorm... Oh, shoot. I spoke too soon. I was going to say if we stay out of the firestorms, he should be okay. But it looks like he's also got Incinerate. Come on, don't crit me and you should be good. Cool. I'll pick up the rings, because those are always a good idea. That's 3 out of 4 down. This is shockingly going alright. Oh, and let's get out our... No, we're going to go for the Kiwi for good luck. Our good luck beta Kiwi. Here's the Mute Winds guys, waiting for them to pop up. And dead. Okay. 6 link, I'll pick that up. Or not 6 link, 6 socket. 6 link would be great. I would love that. I've never had a 6 link drop ever. I've had a few 5 links, which are already exciting. But a 6 link anything dropping would make my day. And mind you, I guess I've had tabula rasas, but I don't count that as a 6 link. Given the fact that I've played this game for thousands of hours, still never seen a 6 link drop. Oh, he uses that same skill I've got set to my cast when damage taken. And his seems to hit harder than mine. Mine is kind of just for slowing effect. Oh, and he uses the same wall I use. I really hope that doesn't trap me somewhere. Kind of like the whole, he hits me with that, it immediately looks like it bounces it back. That's pretty entertaining to me. Alright, summon our dude again just to take a few hits off us if possible. Any hits that hit him aren't aimed at us. And I can't tell, I think these guys are probably curse immune. I keep trying to curse them, but I can't tell if it's actually doing anything. And that's all of them down but the final guy, with a level 71 map, but it's superior. Grab a few portal scrolls, because I get the feeling I'm going to need them for this last guy. Oh, this is more stressful than it looks. Alright, I think it starts here, yeah. There we go, there's Olmec. Looks like he's got minions, which is actually fine by me. More detonate dead fodder. And flask fodder as well, which is always going to be a positive. Oh, it looks like he's got the other stones all going. I'm going to try and detonate that. That didn't do jack. That was not a well-timed or placed detonate at all. Whatever. I should have tried to kill the corpses a little closer together. Summon my bullets fodder. So it looks like he summons the smaller versions of the other stones, maybe? I'm not quite sure. I'm just running around and shooting stuff. If you think there's like pre-knowledge here or some planning other than running, you're wrong. I heard something go off. I don't know if it was an explosion or a drop. Nope, just explosion. Okay. This is deceptively easy. Maybe the build is just that strong. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. Wish I could take credit for it. Totally not my build. There we go. We actually took all of that down. Not a single death. Not a lot of experience from it, but no complaints. Wands could possibly be pretty good. I'm not good at, like, evaluating items that much, so we're going to take what we got. And we passed the master mission, so we get some Xana experience. Though I need a lot. Okay, there was no reason I should have... that should have killed me, but hey, cool. Fantastical. Let's see what we got, sell some off, and see if she's got any good maps for sale. Starting with seeing if any of these can go in my... the belt can go there, both belts. I don't think they're going to be better. They'd have to be pretty decent. Does that have life on it? Fire resist flask, okay. Oh, that's why I wasn't using... that's my increased quantity belt. That's not my actual good belt. That was a rookie mistake. I mean, it worked. The quantity never hurts, really. Spell damage, Sell off the others, unless that's good. No, it's not. Okay. I can't believe I forgot to switch to my good belt. I'll keep this one on for now, because it's going okay. Extra quantity is always going to be good. And I did forget to see if she had anything worth buying. Pit map, 12 casts for those, not really worth it for me right now. Thicket, cemetery, quarry, pier, bog. Honestly, for most of them, I look out for the some of the earlier ones that can drop divination cards, like the Tropical Island. That's the wrong place to put those. Like the Tropical Island map, I like. It'll drop the cards that can give a 5-link staff. Just a pretty decent item. Not the greatest, it's probably dropped the value of them, but it's good to have, I think. And so we got Rogue Exiles. Elemental Equilibrium will mean it'll take a little longer, but I'm okay with that. And here we go. It looks, looking at the left screen, I see that I actually have somebody watching right now. I can't quite tell how the stream is going because it's on mute and the video is paused. If you have any comments on the quality, I can't tell how the sound is coming through, how the video is coming through, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'm trying to narrow down the best way I can get quality for the stream while still not lagging the game. Hopefully it's doing okay. And also feel free to, if you have recommendations for other things I could try and run. This is really the only higher level character I have, so we're kind of stuck with Burning Arrow for the moment, but if you don't want to see maps and you want to see something else run, feel free to let me know. I'll give it a shot. I'll probably die trying, but hey, never hurts. Should have ID'd that. Definitely should have ID'd that. I got in the habit at lower levels of just clicking them, which is not a good thing to do. Not recommended. Aha, Longstaff. Searing, Burning Touch, I think? Searing Touch? Maybe? And a Veil Orb. Ooh, always nice. Pillar of the Cage God. I don't know that one. Area of effect radius per intelligence, attack speed per dexterity, weapon damage per 10 strength. That's an interesting one. I'm going to save the Veil Orb, though. Hopefully more uniques drop. I mean, maybe it's my old school, like, Diablo 2 self, but I'm just a sucker for uniques. I know they're not, like, the be-all, end-all, and a good rare will beat most uniques, except for the rarest ones, pretty much any day. But I'm just a sucker for it. You get the Spiral of Light, you get, oh, excuse me, hiccup, affixes and prefixes, and just general item abilities that aren't on other things, and I don't know, I'm always a fan. Even if it's something like that that doesn't really fit the build at all. Who knows? I'm also a pack rat in these games, so I store all of them. Maybe I'll need it later for build. Who knows? That guy's gonna take a lot of hits. Oh, and I'm punctured. That would be a cause for a lot of damage. Still punctured. Now I should be a little... Nope, still punctured. Okay, I guess I'll just stand still for like a while. Cast on crit. I actually do have a cast on crit build. It's not very good, the one I made though. It's fun. It's cast on crit with ball lightning and magma orb, affectionately called the cock and balls. Because, you know, yeah, play on words, COC. Yeah. It's fun. I honestly just played it because the only required item for it was Tabula Rasa, and I happened to get one that dropped. It's fun. It's a great way to kill your FPS. Fantastic way to kill FPS. But it's not very durable. It's kind of a glass cannon type thing, which can be fun. But I kind of like this build because I've died less in this build than I have on most others I've played. The high life pool plus massive damage plus high life regen has worked out well for me. And as a side, I definitely recommend it. The build was originally designed for hardcore. That's clearly not how I'm going to do it, but it is hardcore viable as long as you watch out for Reflect. That was the one thing that was stressed in the initial build video, was Reflect had the potential to be quite devastating. Still not dead? Damn. There you go. That said, the build video was made when, I think Thornflesh is the name of the Bloodlines mod, when that was still a thing that could happen and has since been removed from the game. So, that's a plus. One of the bigger sources of Reflect has been removed. That said, Elemental Reflect maps have been the only map mod I've seen so far that is just 100% I don't want to do it. It's probably doable with Flasks and Perseverance. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's way slow, way dangerous, and generally speaking, not quite what I'm looking for. I don't think it would be worth the time, but I'm by no means a pro. There you go, fusing. So yeah, fusing is probably the lowest one that makes the distinct sound. Still looking for the boss of this place, however. Figured we would have bumped into him by now. Probably up here. And also worth noting, I guess, by default on this character I have 46 rarity and the 7% quantity from that belt. Higher is never a bad thing, but I just haven't really gotten higher. Just how it's gone. And the gem leveling ups are mostly from my my lower level single target version. What was that? Oh, that was alchemy, which I put in fairly recently, so some of the gems are still lower level. It'll become a more effective single target spell. Oh, Gambler too, I didn't even notice that. As the gems level up. Also, definitely worth noting, none of my gems are maxed out right now. I'll demonstrate in a second. Please die. Okay. Even like Explosive Arrow, level 30. Oh, is that my... Yeah, that's my other one. Come on, let me find it. So, level 19 and like a quarter. And they're not quality, they're not max level. So, the build will definitely gain effectiveness as stuff keeps going up. And if I had more currency to spend on it, I could totally do that. And will eventually. For now, it's still pretty darn effective. Like, I have no issues with kill speed. I'd argue this is probably the most fun build I've personally played. There's a lot of other builds that I'm sure are great if you have the currency to support them. I just don't. At any given time, I probably have tops 20 chaos, like maximum. So, I don't go for expensive builds. And I like self-found, though I'm bad at it. There we go, boss time. And it's that trap-laying son of a gun. If we can kill all the guys around him, can pop him. There we go. Doing, hopefully, a chunk of damage. Yeah, he's about half. Oh, we got an exile here. A dead exile. And I know the boss is still up because I haven't heard him die. Where is he? There we go. Nope, that's not him. That's him. And I went straight for his bear trap like a fool. Come on and die. There we go. Nothing really worth noting. Gonna chance the gold ring. I'm a sucker for chance orbs. Did I already deposit it? No. Not at all. I have never in my gaming career, or Path of Exile career, chanced a unique. But it's always worth a shot. And you never know. It could roll one of the good uniques. I doubt it. It's always going to roll the magic item for me, but hey. So yeah, I realize now that I meant explosive arrow. I'm sorry about that. The title is fixed now. I don't know if it updates. It says all changes are saved. I'm going to change it in the description. Okay. I am very sorry about that, Forrest Simmons. I hope my goal wasn't to mislead. I was just being forgetful. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it's been at least mildly entertaining without it. And hopefully you can find a Burning Arrow build. I hear those are a lot of fun as well. I've heard good things, I just haven't actually done one yet. Damn, this guy's got health. Alright, let's try the wall version, see if it knocks him out. Damn. Oh, the elemental equilibrium doesn't help either, nor all of his endurance charges. Come on, guy. You got enough health, you can go. Got it. Okay. Now, this place is almost cleared out. I'll do the last little corners of the map. That's about it. Dry woods, okay, 73, not shabby, already magicked. That's always scary when you enter a room and half your HP just vanishes. Alright, looks like we got one more little area to pop into over there. Doubtful it's got anything fantastic, but if I miss it, it'll drop something great. Just Murphy's Law. Okay, cool, we're out. And pop in these little guys. And what was the other one I needed? The map can go away. And the unique. That can just be sold. And we're going to try this guy. More monster life. Let's just add another to that. There we go. Augment. Shocking ground. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, we'll just run it as is. I don't have many 73s, so give it a shot. And I don't think I've actually done this map type before. I've done a few 73s, but I don't remember dry woods off the top of my head. I also need to check how many gamblers I got there, but I'll do that when I return. I do feel like they might need to add more divination cards to maps, at least the low to mid-level ones that I frequent. Like, they added a few in the last time they added divination cards, and I know they've got a new set going out in the next few days. Maximum like a week. I know there's another set they posted. The card's already done, they just need to place them and put out the update with them. So hopefully more of those get added to maps as well. I don't know. I'm a whore for divination cards. I like the concept. I totally accept the fact that it's not worth farming them. You're honestly better off farming the currency to just buy the item that would be on it anyway. I get that. But I like it anyway. And the gambler is an interesting one, even if they just made it so all maps had a gambler, but the last I checked, which could be wrong now, not all maps could drop it. Though that could have changed. I've been away from the game for a few weeks, so that could be false information. And I actually have done this map before. I think I've got it from a Xana quest, so I know the last boss is like the Genesis mob, but also makes his ads immune to death. He's got that aura. Oh, there's somebody over there. And they're dead, so it doesn't matter. I did also mean to check. We don't have any warbands. There we go, that was the guy we had to kill. Jewelers, I believe those can actually drop gems now. Or jewels, not gems. Freezes you when activated. I hate that with a passion. Identified and revives nearby monsters. Well, no more nearby monsters, so we'll just pop it as is. Anything worthy, we'll pick up the jewel. Or, yeah, jewel. I believe this is another one of the bosses where the entranceway to him is around the outer rim, so I'm kind of just following that. Also worth noting, the reason I keep getting flasks or charges is the boots. We get frenzy charges from that, and our cast when damage taken also does Warlord's Mark, so we get endurance charges from that. That's where I'm getting all the various charges from. Not super readily. We get frenzy much more commonly than we get endurance, but it's usually enough to at least help out a bit. Ah, cool. Elrond will do his quest. Oh, defend it for a minute. I think we got this. Just a hunch. A guy who resurrects things. We'll pop all the corpses. Though I probably popped too early. Too late now. This is another guy. I've got him in my base. I should do his daily more often to get him. I think he's level 6. I eventually would like to get one of these guys to 8. I've never done it before. Would be pretty nice. Maybe that day will come. Takes a ton of quests though. Seven, 6, almost there. There we go. Kill everything, and we got a unique. Alright, you gotta go down. Is it anything worthwhile? I don't know this one off the top of my head. Level 28, supported by level 1 multi-strike. That could be good for leveling. Attack speed. Alright, I'd say it's a decent leveling one, just at a glance. Clearly I was hoping for a higher level like value one, but hey, take what I can get. Ow, I always forget about those guys. They suck. And I'm always stupid enough to stand in the shock when they pop. Not my finest moments whatsoever. Where is this boss? He's got to be getting close to where we are. Or we got to be getting close to him. Come on. Anytime now, boss. Not that the bosses are like the greatest thing, but they generally drop better loot. Better chance at another unique. And better chance at higher level maps. I believe they made it so they're the only thing that can drop +2 current level maps. And current level 73. And I would like a 75. I don't think I've ever run a 75 in my life. That would be pretty fantastic. I believe I got a single 74 on this character, and that's the highest I've ever been. So anything 74 or above is pretty much new to me. Also leveled, which is great, means even if I die, what the hell was that boss? We must have passed right by. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but it works. I also don't remember what I was going towards on the skill tree, so I'll leave that point for another time. Or at least when we're out of combat. Where the hell did that boss go? I was pretty sure. Maybe it's up there on that one little bit I missed. Oh, something dropped. Fusing. Okay. Not the greatest thing, but I will gladly take it. And that's what I have the louder sounds for. Because I totally would have missed that without it. Is he up here? No. Where the hell is the boss? I feel like I went the whole outer ring. Alright, I'll do one more quick sweep. If I don't spot him soon and I start running out of stuff to kill, I'll just go to a new map. The boss isn't that important. At least I still got stuff to kill for the moment. I don't know where that guy went, though. Oh, crud. Getting damaged. That's the thing with this build. You get so used to not taking a lot of damage, because not a lot of stuff goes all the way through your life regen and your potions, that once you start getting hit, it is... like, whatever gets through just tends to spike pretty quick. Alright, I don't see the boss area. So we're going to say this map's good. It was only a magic anyway, it's not that important. Alright, do we have... so number 4. We only got 2 out of 5, okay. And we'll pop the sword away. The jewel is not great. So let's see, do we have any more? 73? 72? Okay, we got 72s. Underground Sea, coves. I don't remember which of these map types are the ones I like. We're going to go Underground Sea. And we're going to alk it. Shocking, Elemental Equilibrium, Frenzy, and beyond. None of those should be totally destructive to me, so tally-ho. And while we're here, do I recall what I was going for? I do not. I don't remember where I was aiming for. That jewel socket's a little far away. I could go towards that one. If I don't remember in a second, I'm just gonna go back. Was I going for that? Spell damage, mana regeneration is kind of useless. Melee damage is useless. Nah, probably wasn't going for that. Alright, I don't remember, so we're just gonna continue on. I am past the point where any of the guides that I was following had gone up to, so I finished the basic build, and I guess any further points are kind of my own discretion, and I'm sure I had a goal in mind, but now I don't remember where I was going towards, because I've been away for a few weeks, so I'll figure it out later. Don't kill me, thank you. That was closer than I would have liked. Scouring is always pretty nice. They did kill my guy. I really need to be more careful with the strong boxes. I kind of just go in willy-nilly. I don't even ID them or do much else. 72, okay. Still hoping for a 73 or above. That would be great. But at least I'm kind of holding steady in the 72, 73 range. Mostly 72. Could be worse. Could be stuck in the 60s. That's going to bother me what I was going to put that skill point into, but I'll figure that out. So you might think that I seem fairly powerful because I'm a higher level than these guys, whereas in all honesty, other than a slightly higher life pool, the past maybe 10 or so levels didn't really add too much. This has honestly been roughly about the power level I've been at for the entire leveling into endgame process. Once you get the ability to do explosive arrow, explosive arrow with greater multiple projectiles and a quill rain, that's pretty much how it is. Like, I think I rolled it to a 5-socket shortly after getting it. That helped quite a bit. I was running a 5-socket armor before that because I believe I purchased that. I could be mistaken. But it's really been this smooth the entire time. I had periods where I didn't quite have enough life because I am blood magic, that the cost of burning arrow was kind of expensive, but then I got a few life nodes and that went away. Like, between the extra life and the regeneration that I got, it's not really a big deal. So, if you're looking for a fun build, that's not really... I mean, again, technically this is supposed to be hardcore viable. I'm sure it is for a talented person, but I'm not a talented person. So for me, this would not be hardcore viable. But this has just been a blast. No pun intended, though still accurate. Okay, don't want to be frozen there at all. Not what I want. Okay. Beyond creatures have proven to be tricky. I'm not a big fan of them. I never did the Beyond League because it was hardcore when it was actual the Challenge League. Skeletons, additional items, mirrored items, ignites me. I don't care about ignite really, and we'll do detonate, which should take out most everything. Again, while I wouldn't call it a requirement of this build, Veil Detonate Dead has proven to be very helpful and, let's be honest, a ton of fun. I got jack all from that. A few whetstones. I actually had Poorjoy's Asylum, I believe is the name of the map. No, that's not it. I can't remember the name of the map, but it has a bunch of waves of undead. At the very end of it's one of the necromancers that revives everything, and that map is so much fun to do with Veil Detonate Dead. Just, things don't even stand a chance. Like, the final boss is supposed to be really hard because it revives everything, and I'm sure it would be, but everything blew up beforehand, killing the previous wave flat out, just no contest. And the boss had nothing to fight with. It was pretty glorious. I would gladly run it again if it ever dropped again. More Beyond guys. I feel like I'm not killing too many guys in one spot, yet I'm getting a lot of Beyond monsters. I mean, as long as they die and I don't really care. Come on, you can go. There we go. They definitely like to kill my minion dude. He's dropping pretty fast. Alright, lag spike there unfortunately, but we seem to be doing okay. I don't know this map type at all, so it seems to be a fairly straight shot, so hopefully the boss won't be too difficult to find. And until then, we're just going to keep blowing up everything. I really do love this skill. It was honestly something I never paid attention to before seeing the actual mechanics and how it could work in a crowd. Like, just the concept of shooting that many shots that quickly and them all detonating at the same time, it's just satisfying. You also get the whole cool guys don't look at explosions moment where you just tag everything, run away, they all die. Unless it's a random, like, champion pack or something, then you kinda gotta go back. Like that one dude, there you go, he lived of course. Probably would help if I cursed him and blew up all the bodies on him. I love that, when you get a good Detonate Dead, like, chain, that's just beautiful. Don't want to die. Death is bad. Oh, they're corrupted, that's why. I am not good at using my Staunching Flasks. That's something I really need to get better at. I know they're super helpful, they are pretty much required, but I tend to forget to do it. And with a chaos resist of -16, which could be way worse, chaos damage can definitely be a thorn in my side. Chance to ignite goes up, beautiful. That is attached to my single target one, the general concept being it's a single target with concentrated effect, so it does more damage. Its chance to ignite goes up, so it's doing more damage over time, which is pretty much a great way to take down a single target. The other way is the Frost Wall, which I don't use a lot of anymore, because your shots can stick into the wall and can take down the single target. Whereas with the AoE, if they're not near a real wall, only one of those shots can hit any one target. You don't get the overlap that kills a pack like that. So single target is a weakness of this, but there are definitely ways around it. I believe Ziggy D actually made a full video on ways around it that I didn't watch because I'm lazy. I should, because it would help me out. I think that cemetery map, I believe they added a divination card to cemetery maps that I really kind of want. Oh, am I getting disconnected? I got disconnected. Son of a gun. Okay, hopefully the stream is still going well. And I gotta do all that run back. I may just pop a new map, because it would be like a 5-minute run back, and that's not good to watch, or fun to do. Hopefully the stream is still, yeah, the stream is still going. It's on a bit of a delay, and I can kind of see a little bit. Alright, screw that, we're gonna do something crazy. Or, not crazy, but we're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna take, I think I was just doing Underground C, we're gonna take an Underground C. We're gonna do the one quality thing we got for it. We're going to alk it, and we're going to veil it just for the hell of it. I don't know if that actually helped any. I think I might have done it in the wrong order, but either way. Elemental Equilibrium, we got fine. More magic monsters is great. Monster damage, immune to curses, fine. Bloodline mod can only be bad if I didn't have a staunching, so we should be okay. And it looks like it did close my portals, unfortunately. So that old map is gone. We're just going to keep going with this one. And people are actually talking in the chat. DCACNC, I don't know how to begin to pronounce that, but hello to you as well. Thank you for joining my second stream on Google Gaming. I'm liking the service so far. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I'll try and type in the chat if I notice anything there, but at the moment I'm kind of focusing on blowing stuff up, of course. I do wish they made it a little more noticeable when chat stuff happened. Maybe they'll integrate it into the game. Technically there's Twitch integration. There you go. So I could do Twitch and it would actually integrate the chat into this chat, which is a great concept. If they did that for this, for Google, that would be, or for YouTube, whatever, it's all the same. That would be pretty handy. It would be nice to respond and see the chat here. Till then, I'll glance over whenever I can. Oh crap, is this also Bloodlines? I didn't think this... Oh, it's corrupted. It could have a bunch of stuff. We do got a six socket, not 6 link. Or maybe... Man, where the hell are these guys coming from? Oh, there we go. That's where they're coming... Ah, damn it. Alright, well, I see where they're coming from, though I'm now quite dead. Thankfully, I had just leveled shortly ago, so I'm not too worried about losing experience at the moment. It's more just my pride. Ooh, Brutal Shrine. Didn't notice that was there. Hopefully that'll help with this damn congealed blood. Come on, staunching, please activate. Thank you. I don't know what the hell this guy's got, but he is not taking a lot of damage. This is not a type that I've encountered, so this is kind of new stuff for me. I don't even know if he's dead. A lot of explosions happen off screen. Looks like he is. Cool. The guy that killed me is dead. I've gotten my vengeance. Life is grand. And we're tagging the rest of the stuff. Okay. Anything great around here? I don't see anything. Moving forward. Shame I died. That's my first one on this hour-long stream. I finally died. Level 72 map, even though I'm 85. Shame on me. Shame, shame. Not even quite sure what killed me, but hey. I'll just have to be careful when I see those ads spawn in the future. It means something bad's around. 73, not shabby. Now I got a 73 to run next time. Tropical Island. Again, I've mentioned earlier, I like the Tropical Islands. Just because of the new divination card on them. I think it's not the Scholar. Maybe it's the Scholar? It's the 5-link staff. I got a few of them already, but it's just a handy thing to have. A 6-link would clearly be better, but it's also great anytime you've got like a lower level caster just getting into maps. Tropical Islands are pretty common. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I wasn't in many overlapping ones. I did forget, this is a everything has bloodlines mod, so I should be more careful than I am. I don't like his missions. He gives great... I'm going to go in anyway. I did the unique map, I can do this. Not a big fan of his missions, though they're not super hard. I'm just... I'm used to playing a summoner before this, and summoners are not good at his missions, in my opinion. At least the way I play them. Can't say summoners in general, but my summoners, the way I play them, not good at his missions. Also not a big fan of timed things. Ooh. Alright, Gem Cutter's Prism is already enough. I'd say, even if I fail the mission somehow, that was worth it. Sorry for the lack of narrating this at the moment, kind of focusing on getting there and getting the thing killed within the time limit, which will hopefully happen. Ad should be dead in a second. Though they're teleporting all over the damn place. Minion's dead, he can come back. I was hoping to have my Veil detonate. No such luck. Spirit, okay. Still timed, but I got an extra 30 seconds. And I know the way out. Quicksilver could use a few more charges, but just gonna... That's a dead end. Just gonna book it as is, and it looks like we made it no real issue. It's not that his missions are that hard, I'm just not a fan of them. But I like his Masters mod, so we did it anyway. And he's my lowest level dude at the moment. Because I don't like his missions. It's subtle. And totally not obvious at all. And were things curse immune here? Yes, things are curse immune here. Okay. Of course, out here I've got my detonate dead when I don't really need it too much. But I might, so we'll see. I think the boss of this place might be... No, I'm thinking another one. I don't know the boss of this map type. So we're gonna have to find out. Maybe it's that totem guy. I know there's a boss type in one of these maps that looks kind of like this. That's one of the totems. But I don't remember if it's this one or the lower level version. We will find out. I know it's not one of the, like, super challenging bosses, thankfully. See a lot of viewers coming and going on the Who's Watching Now list. Doesn't say names, it just shows numbers for me at least. Feel free, if you like it, say what you like. If you don't like it, feel free before you leave to say, hey, here's something I don't like, here's something you could do better. I will try to improve. I am new to streaming, though not new to making videos. Just trying out this new service, giving it a shot. If any of the quality is low, I do apologize. I'm trying to hone in on what is better for my personal setup, and I don't think I have it quite on yet, but I still am streaming anyway, because screw it. So hopefully the audio and video is coming through. Shows only one person watching now. Hopefully it's not the same person I told that to earlier. If not, well, you've heard it twice, and I apologize. This place is pretty big. Maybe it's because I got distracted with the Master's quest. This guy's got to die. Slightly quicker. There we go. The wall helps. Damn, he's just got a ton of health. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I guess technically I could have skipped him, but gotta kill everything. If I skip him, then he's won. It would be different if I skipped him because he could kill me. He was no threat. I just had to kill him. Maybe he was going to drop that super rare legendary, or unique. Sorry, going to Diablo terminology, and that's not good. I don't actually hate Diablo 3 whatsoever. I think it's pretty fun, though it is not my favorite action RPG. That would be Path of Exile. But Diablo is a more fun, mindless game. If I just want to sit and click and have loot drop more often, Diablo's good for that. I got no Diablo hate since they closed down the... Okay, it is the totem boss. I got no Diablo hate since they closed down the real money auction house. That was my only real issue. Oh, it's a corrupted boss. Okay. Hopefully that means he drops more items. That would be wonderful. And let's try the wall method on him to take him down. Sacrifice at dusk. Oh, maybe because he was corrupted. I didn't know they could drop that. Temple maps I don't like to do because of temple piety. Or piety. That chick hits like a truck. Even with maxed out lightning resist. Hits like a truck. Not a fan. What do we got in here? What am I going to just drop off? So we gotta quickly drop off these little guys. I'm trying not to spend too much time in the stash, but gotta pick up currency items. They are always going to be handy. I'll drop off those. That guy. Sell that. Don't care about those. The maps will sort through in a minute. And by sort through, I mean place into the thing. There we go. I think there was a 73 amongst there, so we're just going to search for a 73. 2 73s. Temple, not doing temple. We'll do that one. So I guess I have done a few 73s, because I've definitely done temple piety. I'm going to say that wrong all night. Shocking ground, totems fine, magic monsters fine, area of effect, cool, bloodlines mod, I gotta keep an eye open for, but it should go okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call her piety all night, just because I know it's wrong. Like, I'm gonna mean piety, but, you know. I'm gonna avoid that map if possible. That said, the boss area is fairly obvious. I could just not kill the boss. So, we'll see how it goes. I actually kind of like this map tile set. I think it looks pretty cool. As well as the new Aqueducts map tile set. Like I can't remember the name of the map, but it's the Aqueducts tile set, but during the day. I just think it looks really cool. Mind you, it doesn't have to look too cool. I'm just here to kill monsters and get loot, but looking cool never hurts. Oh, okay, I have done this type before. It's not the straight shot I was thinking it was. This is the one with more areas to go to, for lack of a better way of putting it. I didn't do too well last time, and I don't remember the boss at all. I believe I killed him, so hopefully it's not the most difficult boss ever. We will see. Oh, nope, still no corpse explosion. Was hitting the button, forgot I had to charge it. And one of these days I want to get enough items to get my health pool, like, ridiculously high. I'd like to get, like, 6,500 just to have it. But I imagine doing that while still getting enough resistances and everything is the type of thing that costs a bit of currency. Which I don't... I mean, maybe I'll do, but I'm doing okay with what I got. I mean, other than the weapon, which it did cost, I think, 10 to 15 chaos at the time. I've spent maybe 10 to 15 chaos on the rest of everything total. Just a few items to boost my life and get a few resist up there. A lot of it self-found. Not all, however. I cannot claim to be a totally self-found character. That would be a 100% lie. But I don't spend a lot of currency, so... I think maybe I bought like a ring or two. And I've definitely used currency on Masters mods, because if you're gonna not buy a lot of stuff... I don't know. I hear people say it's a waste, you shouldn't use the currency, you should spend it to buy stuff. And they're probably totally right. I can't say they're wrong. I can say that's not how I tend to play. Oh, I love that Bloodlines mod where they all drop the same item. It says to pick up a ton of iron rings. I don't know if that can proc on uniques. I've never seen it happen, but it would be great if they all dropped copies of the same unique. I get the feeling it either can't happen or would be super uncommon, but we'll see. Maybe one day it'll happen. I also should clearly have taken the high road. The high road has way more stuff to kill, so I'm going to have to double back a bit and get out of the shocking ground. Weapon rack held nothing of importance. You never know. You don't spot the weapon rack type things too often anyway. It's usually just regular chests, so it's worth a try, I suppose. Though I don't know why I expected anything of value to come out. Oh, that's the boss. Okay. Oh, it's Brutus. Ow. Another boss, like, good design. I got nothing against the boss. I'm just bad at him. Even though I know it's simple, like Act 1 stuff, I'm just bad. Looks like his ground slam, I believe, actually, doesn't go as far as the actual boss one does. Gonna try and use that to my advantage. Maybe use the wall. See if I can get some more hits on him. He's going down. Like, this isn't as bad as I thought. I'm used to the dungeon version of him, which goes, his ground smash just goes seemingly forever. I know it's not actually forever, but damn does it go a long ways. I imagine this has probably got concentrated effect, so if I was over there, it would probably suck hardcore, which is why I will remain not over there. Strand map 73. Woohoo! Glad to have more 73s that are not temple. And it looked like it was magic. I'll ID that in a moment. Gonna clear out a bit more here. I already got the boss, but why waste all the guys over here? You never know who's got loot. Like an orb of alchemy. Beautiful. A note of something I'm diffusing. Something I'm clearly doing wrong in this, and that I want to rectify eventually. My staunching is on my diamond flask? Why do I have a diamond flask? Man, I got the wrong flask. I thought it was granite flask this entire time. I am observant, clearly. I'm actually going to fix that right now. Maybe it's because I needed the staunching, honestly. I probably just needed that. Then I'm not going to fix it now, but I'm going to remember that. I need... We're going to see real quick if we can get this staunching. That's all we need on it. Oh. Okay. Perpetual granite flask of staunching, like 2 in. Okay. That's exactly what I needed. Like, spot on, 100% needed that. Ah, man, that never happens. And while I'm here, if I'm going to try and get lucky anyway, I do have a 6-socket Quill Rain. I'm going to try and 6-link it. No luck. Okay. That just doesn't happen. That never happens. Okay, so I got the perfect flask I need. Splitting strand map of smothering. We recover stuff a little slower. Not terrible. Fire additional projectiles. Also not terrible. We're going to just pop it in right now and hope for another 73 or above. Still can't seem to get that above 73 going on. But, hey. Even if we stay steady at 72, 73, it's better than it was. I used to have problems doing that, as you could tell by my stash full of 60s and 70s, low 70s. This is still improved, but a 74 would be great. Love to get a 74 under my belt, and then that would give us a chance at a 75. Admittedly, if I wanted... Oh, no, I got enough belts for that. If I wanted to min-max this, I should be using cartographer's chisels on all of the maps and alching them. That's the way I should be doing this to maintain a higher level map pool. Like, that is the way you're supposed to do it. But I don't have that currency, so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to alch the ones I can, and when I get some chisels, I'll do that too. But I'm not, I don't know. Even though I love this game and I've got several thousand hours into it, I am not the super hardcore endgame person that many are. There are some fantastic players out there. And I'm not going to say I'm bad, but I don't make my own builds. I kind of copy other people's successful ones. I just enjoy playing the game. And if you couldn't tell, dear viewers, enjoy talking about it. Hopefully you enjoy watching. Come on. These guys are going a bit fast, okay? And if you hear a fan in the background, I do apologize. It is very hot in this room, and my computer fans don't overly enjoy that. I've intentionally turned off fans and AC because those would be very loud for the viewers, but that does mean my computer fans have to go a little harder. So I apologize, but there's little I can do. It's either the loud computer fans or really loud AC, and I don't think you guys want to be deafened by that. I put all my chance in the stash. I'll save that. I don't know. It's probably a layover from my old Diablo days. I love Magic Find. I'm a whore for Magic Find, and if I can chance a gold ring legendary, I will easily do that. It's always going to be the one I'm going to aim for. Especially if there's a new one, which is pretty much just an excuse to gamble on a ring. It has a chance to roll a ton of great mods, but they can all also roll negative. So the likelihood of getting one of those is low already, but it's also worth next to nothing, because you're likely going to roll it garbage. But if the stars align, you can roll a beautiful ring, which I would love to give it a shot. Realistically, it would be a way for me to just waste a ton of currency. Okay, we do have Red Blade Raiders here. Ooh, gem cutters, beautiful. Okay. Hopefully that'll be a nice one. Let's ID that sucker. Freezes. Do I have heat animation? Why do I have an animation? Dousing, double dousing, that's great. Okay, so I could legitimately die just by being frozen. Revives dead monsters nearby? No, it doesn't. Extra Veil Gem. Alright, this could very well kill me. But we're going to pop my flasks. Okay, it did not kill me. Usually, with this build, if you can survive the initial onslaught of being frozen, you're good. And now that I actually got a stupid frickin' granite instead of... I can't crit. Like, this is a Resolute Technique build, I believe. Yeah, I can't crit. Why did I have... I feel a little silly. Okay. Never claimed to be perfect. I was hoping for some better gems from there. I was hoping for either has contained quality or more gems. And Veil, what did I get? Molten Armor? Molten Shell? Not the greatest, but hey. I didn't die. That alone is good enough for me for the moment. Still hoping for a little higher level map pool. Oh, Colonnade. That's the one I just did, that type. Okay, so it seems like... Oh, Torture Chamber. 74! Beautiful! Which also means I have no idea what that map is going to be like, and it's probably going to wreck me. Just totally destroy me. I am okay with this. Honestly, the map should be okay. I'm worried about the boss, because I'll be going into it knowing nothing, and hopefully not dying. Oh, I've done this guy before. I think he's like... he's like the blacksmith boss. So we'll see. Does a lot of jumping around, I think. Unless I'm thinking a different dude. Either way, our Detonate Dead is up and we got a lot of bodies over here. So if I can just draw the boss over to this side, we should be fine. May actually be able to one-shot him with a Detonate Dead, and that would be beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I would be super happy. Okay, there's the boss. I'm gonna bring him right about here. Okay, not dead, but half health. Not shabby. Lag spike, hopefully it doesn't DC me, that would be bad. Keep him cursed, keep him ignited. And we got an Overgrown Shrine, which is 71. I thought that was higher. Maybe it's just because I remember the boss sucking terribly. Okay, we're going to pick up the map. Leave the rest of the stuff for now. I'm sure a lot of like pro people, if they're watching, are like, pick up everything, ID everything. You're not wrong. That is realistically the better way to play. Pick up the rares, find the ones that are worth money, hold on to them. Not going to argue against it. But since I don't do a lot of selling, that's not how I tend to play it. Which also means, that said, I ID way more when I'm playing, not streaming. So, it's also just a product of me trying not to spend all my time doing boring stuff. I'm here to entertain and show off a fun build. Though I still have to do this and put away stuff. Kinda just part of the game. We got red skills going red, blue skills going blue, I missed a red, green skills going green, and I'm just gonna sell the rings. Which will, oddly enough, get me another ring. Oh, and I am going to chance that one. Okay, that'll just hold my inventory for now, I don't care. Chance that guy. Not very good. 73, 71, where was the 74? Okay. And we're going to keep a 73 out. I don't know why I've got that ring at the moment. Keep a 73 out. Those get put away. Running out of map room, but I'll live. And let us hope that this chaos is okay. Desecrated Ground, don't care. Curse with Enfeeble, that could suck. 40% slower, could also suck, and monsters immune to curses. Not looking forward to it, but I'm going to run it anyway, because it's my only 74. Let's hope the boss isn't face-breakingly bad. I'm still trying to figure out why that loads. Where I was going to put my point. I know I had a plan for this. I don't... Am I doing armor mostly? Armor wouldn't hurt. Do you know what? I can always regret it later. I'm going to work towards that jewel socket. That's my goal for the moment. Tally-ho. Okay, my first 74 map in my entire history of Path of Exile. This is my first dropped 74 map. Do we have... We have Mute Wind Purifiers, so it's not their 4.1, which is good. I don't know if I can handle a 4.1 in a level 74 map. That said, maybe I could. I won't know. I hate the shield guys. The shield guys are not fantastic for this build, especially the ones that are the actual mod, the proximity shield, since it doesn't drop at all. Not a big fan of those for this build, but, it happens. But if it's just the mobs, not the rare mod, it's okay. Because they at least drop theirs eventually. Dodge a few of their hits, it happens. It goes down. Judging by the tile set, I'm going to say maybe it's another boss like the last one, but I don't know what this map is going to bring. Hopefully the boss will not be, like, too bad. Honestly, I don't have enough experience that I'm going to miss it if I die. I don't think. I mean, I'd like to not die. That would be great. There's the Mute Wind dudes. Oh, something dropped. I don't see where, though. I heard it. Ah, Gambler. Okay. Keep spiking up to 4 viewers down to 2. I guess people don't like what they see? I don't know. Whatever. Moonstone could be good. I'll grab that guy. Like I said, I do technically have a cast on crit build. It's not very good, but maybe it would be better with a great Moonstone ring. Wait, no, Moonstone's energy shield. Diamond is the one I'm thinking of. Moonstone's probably not great then. Not for me, at least. There we go. Just the even high-level dudes all just exploding at once is pretty fun. Back down to 1 viewer. I scared away 3 viewers in 2 minutes. RIP viewers. Hope you find something good. I should focus less on the numbers and focus more on actually blowing stuff up. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm doing. Life regen. Those are, a single target with life regen and extra life can be a pain for this build as well. Not my least favorite thing, but it's not my favorite either. Because they can just take so many hits. Okay. I mean, if I'm going to play a build, I don't mind one that has slightly weaker single target. I kind of like the concept of just completely exploding a group. Like that. Just a few right clicks and everything dies. I'm okay with this. Oh, and then we got Elemental Reflect. That has the potential to suck. But he dropped a 73 map, so I'm okay. Here we go. Hopefully... I'm gonna try and see from a distance what we got. We got all these damn shielded dudes. And... Ooh, Scouring. Okay. I still don't see the boss. Pop all the corpses, hoping... Oh! Okay! Death Laser. That's gonna get out of here if I can. I'm just gonna portal out. Nope, I don't have... Shit! I popped a portal. I swear I popped a portal. There we go. Okay. I can't deal with that right now. That was not a dodgeable attack, in my opinion. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure if I looked online there'd be a guide for that. But I do not have the ability to dodge that at the moment. 3 out of 5 divinations for Gambler. Not shabby. Okay, so we've got Desecrated Ground, Sea Witches, a little less life and mana, 2 unique bosses. That's sounding really good, actually. Rogue Exiles is great. More rare monsters, fantastic. Area of Effect, don't care, because whatever, I'm a single player. Damage is lightning, fine, I got resist. Power charge, rare monsters have nemesis. The nemesis could suck, but I'm going to go for the catacombs. The extra exiles and rare monsters could really be good. It could also kill me, so we'll see what happens. And oh, that's why I've been doing bad. When I DC'd, I lost my my pet. I gotta resummon that. Though I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go to the Infernal Fox because everybody loves Firefox. Nah, I can't abandon the Kiwi. Something about a cute little Kiwi wearing a little feather shirt. It's a beautiful thing. I wish I had had enough money to get like the top tier super awesome Kiwi, but I don't have that much money to spend. Just like I'd love to have enough money to make a unique or a divination card. That would be great. Don't have that kind of money, not for a video game. Even a game I love, and I do love this game. Not only is the game clearly a work of love, of people who thoroughly enjoy the action RPG loot-based genre, they're just so... the devs actually listen to the community. People would argue not always, because they don't love every change made, but I've seen devs in chat, I've seen devs constantly pop up on the subreddit. They see, react, and respond to the wishes of people, the players, the fans. That's not something you see in a lot of games, and it's kind of fantastic when it happens. There's one of those rogue exiles who's going to explode. Right now. There we go. Dropping nothing of consequence. Oh, Arcanist. Do I have anything to at least magic it? Nope. I'm going to pop it as is. Don't care. I probably should have rolled it for more items. Yep, should have, because I got a cast out of it. Could have gotten 2 casts and a Regal. Fusing. That was a good drop. Definitely should have at least magicked that, but whatever. Too late now. Moving forward. And in maps, these stupid pop out of the ground fire breathing dudes suck. I don't like them for this build, simply because they go away when you get too far from them, and they can do a deceptive amount of damage. I was definitely shocked at first at how hard they could hit. That said, they also have the life of a wimp noodle. Wimp noodle? Limp noodle was the word I was looking for. Because English is definitely a language I can speak perfectly and flawlessly at all times. Yeah, they don't have a lot of health, which is the only real reason that keeps me from really hating them. Ooh, a tunnel. What level is that? We got a 71, not higher. I guess it's just one of the lower 70s that I didn't run many of, so the name didn't ring a bell. That's a shame. I was hoping, whenever I see a name I don't recognize, I always kind of hope it's a higher level one. More often than not, it's just a lower level one I don't know very well. As shown more than once in this stream. And we have a new viewer. Hello, new viewer. I don't know who you are, but you're fantastic. That said, since it doesn't show the names, it could really be the same 1 or 2 people coming in and out. Maybe they're being disconnected or something. Don't know. I have no way of knowing. It would be nice if they showed like viewer names, but I guess I could see why that might not be what they want to do. So far I'm enjoying this, the whole Google gaming thing. Going pretty well. I'm having fun. I never really spent much time on Twitch, so I don't know how it compares, but I'm enjoying this. Hopefully it stays big and catches on. If not, there's always Twitch. People like that. It's proven itself. Elemental Reflect, that's painful. Come on, so close, so close. Dead. Okay. There's the Reflector dude. He's gonna suck. Detonate corpses. Are there enough? Nope, there's not. That didn't do jack anything. It just died off screen. Okay. Juan Diaz is asking for name, character, and league. I am in the Warbands League. I will give the character name because I don't remember in a moment, and I don't want to check while I'm trying to kill these guys. But I am Viper Explosions! Yes, all caps, it's required, in the Warbands League. And I don't know if I remember my account name off the top of my head. I log in through Steam, so I don't know what the account name would be. But definitely explosions. Explosions are important. Ow, ow, taking a little bit of hits. Freeze mine, not gonna even bother. Was that the boss? I don't know. I've never done this map one before, so maybe that was the boss and I didn't know. I'm just going to keep clearing. And I'm kind of hoping that there's not too much of a chat delay, so when I respond to the chat messages here, audibly, hopefully that works. I'd say if it doesn't, let me know, but if it doesn't, then how would you let me know? It doesn't really work that way, so I'm just going to hope it works, so I don't have to pause this to type. Yeah, it's definitely warbands because I like the challenge leagues. I always liked ladder resets in Diablo 2. I always like new challenge leagues here. They're always a new twist on things. They're always fun. It's just an interesting. They always add a twist to it, and new economies are always something I enjoy, even just as a self-challenge. I don't do a lot of buying, selling, trading, but just the concept of having to start over, find things, try a new build. Something I enjoy. But, as I mentioned earlier, I am not good at doing hardcore, nor do I have the internet connection to support it. I've definitely died to lag spikes before. In softcore, nobody cares. In hardcore, that's a great way to ruin your time. Corrupting Blood. Okay, gonna skip him if I can. In fact, that looks like the end of this map, so I'm gonna hop out. I don't have a great staunching flask, so Corrupting Blood can definitely be a showstopper for me. We got a 71, which isn't great. We got a Gambler, which means we are getting very close to being able to... Oh, that's the wrong one. Those are at 4. And they're at 4. One more Gambler and we'll be able to sell that off. So we've got our Colonnade map. And we're going to elk our Dry Woods. Patches Desecrated. More monsters. They crit more. 40% fire resist could suck, but it's just going to really slow it down. 64, 32, 30, 15. We're going to do the Dry Woods. Try for bigger numbers. I guess if things get too hard, I could swap out my actual belt instead of my try to find more quantity belt. Yeah. But I kind of like the quantity. Again, I'm a whore for more items. Even 7% more items helps a lot, in my opinion. Alright, this might be the last map. It's getting very hot in here. My computer fans are going very high. I don't want to burn out the computer, nor do I want to deafen my viewers. Though it looks like I keep dropping. I haven't dropped below 1 viewer this whole time. I don't know if you're the same 1 viewer or if people keep coming in and out. If you are the same person, you are fantastic. Whoever you are, you're fantastic. If you're a different viewer, doesn't matter. If you're the one person watching right now, know that you are wonderful. And oh, that hurt. Okay. Yeah, these guys sting a bit. Hopefully not going to actually die on my final map. The 1 death is probably good enough for me today. I only want the 1. An hour and a half stream with 1 death. That would be not shabby. Especially, again, I am, as you may have noticed, not the most professional of Path of Exile players. I enjoy the game fully, but I have not mastered it by any stretch. Hello, Mike Fitzgerald, the 1 viewer. On the PoE dev team. Very interesting. I hope that's true. I don't really have a way to check these things clearly, but if you are indeed on the Path of Exile dev team, then wow, I am super honored. I hope you enjoy this, what little skill I have. Hopefully you're enjoying watching the stream. And if you are indeed a dev, I would like to say that you've made a fantastic game, which has eaten thousands of my own personal hours and hundreds of thousands of other people's, for good reason. But back to the map at hand. Oh, was that a... Saw something pop over there. I think it's a rogue exile. Yep. No, it's a spirit. I don't know if that's the boss of this place, or if it's like a side thing. I haven't done this map often enough to know. Maybe that is the boss. Maybe that's why I couldn't find the damn guy in the previous one. That would explain a lot, actually. While I was looking all over for the doorway to the rock boss, when it would actually be these guys. That would explain a ton. Okay. I got the boss, but it looks like he's still got a animated dude. Okay, he's dead. And another spirit. Maybe it's a set of bosses for this place? I really haven't done this map enough to know. I'm just gonna blow up the stuff to the best of my ability with my frost wall. Hopefully that procs a few explosions. Oh, and also, corpse explosion. Ah, just that whole screen pop is beautiful. Never get tired of seeing that. Actually, here we go. Drag a few more guys around for a better explosion with a curse, thus doing a ton of damage. Yeah, single target on this is bad, but for every other target, it adds a massive amount of damage. So, strategy like what I just did, admittedly very late into that fight, of drawing them towards other enemies can work wonders. I did forget that everything here has a much higher fire resist, and that could definitely slow things down. And these guys, they got so much health. Admittedly slow and easy to dodge, but man, does it take a little bit of whittling to get them down. Come on, so close. The curse probably would help a bit, and they pop. Cool. So, I mean, while I do plan on this being my last map to run tonight, I might do one or two more, I don't know. Not a bad stream, I'd say. Hopefully the video and audio quality has been doing well for everyone. Hopefully people are liking what they're watching. Only the one death. Got to do a Xana free unique map that I've never run before and survive. That was pretty awesome. Got to get a flask I needed with only, like, what, 2-3 alteration stops? That was pretty beautiful. They say streamer RNG is real. I'm beginning to believe it. Now, if only I could get one of those super awesome multiple Exile endgame uniques, that would be great. Till then, I mean, even what I got today is pretty awesome. Free unique map. The exact potion I needed. The exact flask. I mean, I only needed the staunching, but to get perpetual staunching on, like, the third try, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you very much. I will respond to that in a second. Thank you, Fitzgerald, or Mike Fitzgerald. I appreciate the well wishes. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the fantastic game. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Worth noting for anybody else watching this who may be slightly interested in this game, I was honestly just talking a few minutes ago about how the dev team listens to its players and actually cares, which is rare for most games out there. Not only to have a actual dev of the game watching my stream, but they really do. They patch the game very frequently. New content is added, I'm going to say every other week at this rate, which is, find another game that's been out for a few years that adds content every week or two. Rare. I mean, maybe League of Legends, but that's one of the big names. Arguably, I was going to say find a free game that does it, which would also fit for League of Legends, but you know, that game is kind of, I'd call it an exception just because of its massive size and scale. What it boils down to is I can't say enough good things about this game, even just for my own enjoyment. The sheer number of builds you can make, the sheer variety to this game, sheer replayability. I will never run out of character design, character ideas to play as, even if I don't make them myself. I gotta go on the forums and check out other ideas. They've even started doing recommended build ideas for new players who might not have a lot of currency, or might not be perfectly adept at all of the systems yet, which take a bit of getting used to. Not gonna lie, game's got a little bit of a learning curve, but between the forums, the dev team putting recommended stuff, and ZiggyD putting out fantastic beginner guides, he is actually, even though I had been playing the game for a year before I knew of him and saw any of his videos, just watching his beginner's guide immediately taught me vendor recipes and things that just stepped up my game noticeably, like within watching a few episodes. So if you have not tried out this game and it looks cool, I would highly recommend you check out Ziggy D's Beginner's Guide. He is remaking it now with new content because his old one's a bit outdated, so the build's a bit outdated, but the content in it of strategies, tips, hints, all that stuff, it doesn't really change much. Wow, this guy's got a lot of health. Do we have... I'm going to bring him up here and try and corpse explode a bit of that health away. And then I'll pop my... Come on, come up here. Don't focus on my little dude. Follow me. Right up here. If I can get him to stand right about there without shooting a wall too much. Actually, walls are good. We're going to do corpse explosion. We're going to pop a frost wall in a bad spot, but it works well enough. Curse him, and he's almost dead. There we go. Okay. Done with this map. I can do one more. I still got one viewer out there. One person really is watching this, and I hope is entertained. I mean, hopefully you're not watching it because you're just like, I started. Hopefully you're actually entertained. Not 733. Temple. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do the temple. We're going to scour it. Do we have any... We have enough. Okay. I'm going to do this one right. I'm going to sell off a bunch of these other things. Not that one, because I can chance it. We're going to do this one the, quote, correct way. I'm going to get 4 of these guys. We're going to make them all 20% quality with whetstones. We are going to find junk maps, 4 of them, let's say 68 maps. Dunes, cool, I hate dunes. Grotto, Crypt. Crypt is actually okay, but whatever. We're going to sell 4 20% ones and 4 random maps to get 4 cartographer's chisels. Great vendor recipe. I highly recommend picking up as many gravels as you can. Okay, I did it wrong. That was not my finest hour. Yeah, that was the higher the quality of the item, the less that the cartographer's chisels do. So instead of bringing it up to 20%, I brought it up to 8. Whatever. We are committed to doing this monster variety, slower stuff, whatever, more life, unique boss. Unique boss, more stuff. Screw it. No, we're not gonna do that. Gonna run it as is though, with my actual extra life belt instead of that one. I'm still probably not going to kill Piety. I am legitimately afraid of Temple Piety. I have died to her more than any other map boss. Every time I'm like, yeah, I got enough defense, I can do this. I die. Every time. So, I'm going to try it anyway. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try and stay away. I'm going to try and snipe her down. But I expect this will be a death. That said, the rest of the map can still drop good stuff. That's my hope. Oh, only pillagers. Okay. If we had had the full boss, that would be great. I rarely find the full 4 stars. There is a website to track those guys. The different warbands leagues. It's a fantastic website, and you can see what maps have what level of people, and it's highly recommended, but I don't have enough of a map pool for it to be super relevant to me, so I don't use it too often. Okay, so this is another one of those tile sets that I just kind of enjoy. I don't know, just kind of like the look of this place. It's the Solaris Temple, I believe? It's not Lunaris, because that's Piety in the storyline, I think. It's one of the two. I like the look of the place. I think it would be cool to have it with, like, higher lighting. Wow, this guy is just not going to die. Like, I would like to see this place in a different lighting/weather condition than we see it in the story, but it still is one of my favorite tile sets. I believe you can get a hideout with this tile set, but I've kind of enjoyed my graveyard one at the moment. I got the graveyard one early, and I've kind of just stuck with it. But I think Eleron, the guy that we did a mission for earlier, his one, either his or Xana have this tile set for the hideout, which is really awesome, really cool looking, but I kind of been doing a different one this time. That's how it goes. Got to change things up occasionally. So far, I mean, knock on wood, this one's going okay. Haven't hit piety yet. Piety. Gonna continue to mess that one up. And looks like we got a tormented spirit. Well, I'm always bad at actually getting into a bog. Is that something higher level? I don't know. We will find out. Aha! Killed him anyway. Didn't get him into a rare, which would have been... Oh, something dropped. Chisel. Sweet. Bog 72. Okay. I was hoping for at least 73, but... Take what I can get. And keep wandering around. Hopefully, I will be able to spot the boss area before I hit it. That will become... So my general plan for piety. I'm going to try and kill her, don't get me wrong. I may be very afraid of her, but I'm here. I mean, the worst that can happen is I die, which is... Level 85 is already higher than I ever expected to get. So, losing a bit of experience here, not going to be the end of my world. My general plan, I hope, is that she will spawn with a bunch of minions around her. And if I can kill them, Veil Detonate dead to them, to do a large chunk of damage to her, then I can hopefully just whittle her down after that. Orb of Fusing, not shabby. And continue to try and get my 6-link Quill Rain. Would be glorious if I could. I would love a 6-link Quill Rain. I don't know how drastically it would actually affect the damage of this build. I'd have to look and see what the extra links would be. Though I suppose I haven't actually touched on that yet, what links I'm actually running. For people who may care, it is Explosive Arrow GMP, because GMP is a beautiful thing. And hold on while I kill this son of a gun, and not die in the process, hopefully. Explosive Arrow GMP faster attacks, because, I mean... If we're going Quill Rain, why not go the extra mile? I mean, come on. Fire Penetration, kind of handy. And Increased Area of Effect. I believe the final link recommended is Life Leech, which would help survivability quite a bit. Not that I've had massive issues with it, but, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Life Leech. Though I may switch it with... I don't know. I don't know what I would keep for the last one. I've already got a chance to ignite on my other one. Increased burning damage, but that wouldn't help too much without... I don't know. Life Leech is probably a pretty solid choice. Still no boss. Yeah, that stung. Okay. Still no boss yet. In case you couldn't tell. Kind of just saying the obvious here, but... I'm getting nervous. I really, really think she's going to kill me. Oh, thank you, NVIDIA, for new optimal game settings. Don't care. I like that feature, I guess, but usually I know halfway decently what my optimal settings are. But it's still not too bad, I guess. Alright, I get the feeling she's probably up here. This is far enough away from the start point. Nope, never mind. Dead end. Totally wrong. Called it badly there. Where else would she be? Getting too close to the start point to realistically have her be around. Something dropped. That was a sound. Ooh, 5-link. Beautiful. 5-link staff. Okay, when a sound that plays that I don't know very well, it's got to be not shabby. Okay, I will hold on to that guy. This is where piety would be. No! Damn it! Okay, I'm going to stop calling it because I call it wrong every time. Where the hell is she? Maybe down there, but isn't this close to where I started? Would she be that close to the start? I mean, if I can't find her, I'm not going to go on a scavenger hunt. Once I run out of stuff to kill, I'm out. I don't want to kill her anyway, so if I can't find her, screw that. Oh, I gotta go around. Okay, fine. I can't go straight that. Oh, 2 of these guys. 2 of the fire dragon dudes from the ground. Ow, that stung. A lot of stinging. Okay. Let's finish off this one, then we'll go for the other guy. You must die, sir. Please die. I really want to use the corpse explosion, but I really want to save it for piety. I had to think about that for a second. Almost hit. Oh, there's a third one up there? Gosh darn it. Okay. trying to keep the swearing to a minimum here, at least for streaming. Not that I overly avoid it in my videos, but... Oh, does he have life regen? Yeah, forget that. He ain't going down. Not even worth sticking around for that one. I could probably kill him. I have no doubt that eventually he would go down. It's just not worth my time. And yes, I know I said earlier that I like to kill as many things as I can because they win if I leave, but screw that. That was going to take forever. And I can replenish my supply of chisel hammers slowly as I go. Is this her area? I'm not trying to call it, now I'm just trying to see. Scouring, cool, not shabby. Whenever I hear the sound, I always hope for better. Like, I legitimately, in the entirety of this, this is her. I actually know the way this looks now. In this league, I have honestly gotten 2 separate exalts to drop for me. Drop, not recipes, not anything else. I've legitimately just on the ground had 2 exalts drop, which is rare, for me at least. Alright, I didn't pop as many corpses as I should have, and I'm taking a lot of damage. My dude is long since dead. Okay. And keep in mind, I've got max lightning resist. Worth noting. Just the amount of time it takes me to stand still to fire a few shots. She just goes crazy. Okay, I've done like third of her health. I was going to say half, that would be wrong. There's a map. Okay. Is that dunes? I don't need a dunes. I mean, I'll pick it up. It's fodder. Yeah, it's dunes. Okay. Still a map. So if I finally kill her, which would be surprising, but if I finally get her done, for the first time, if I die once to her, I always just figure it's worth leaving. I don't really go back and try, because she's going to kill me again, I'll lose more experience. But if I actually kill her this time, I half expect her to really drop something nice. That would make my day pretty good. Not that I've had bad luck tonight so far. No complaints. Not trying to say that. But it would be really wonderful if I got something great from Temple Piety after... Oh, she's dead. Okay. I'm going to actually pick those up. And a wand. I think I'd be able to... Spirit Tunnel, 71. Okay. No uniques from her, but... Not bad. Oh, I actually got her. I actually got her. It's the first time I've killed her. Not a portal scroll, silly. See real quick if any of these are worth keeping. I think I placed something wrong. I did. And then, I got 2 viewers again. As long as I got 2, I will keep going. If it drops to 1, I might stop. It is getting very hot in here. Nothing great. Keeping that. Keeping the staff, of course. Nothing great. No, gonna chance that. Mana, not great. I know this is boring, but these had a chance of being good, and if they were good and came from Piety, I'd be really happy. So, they weren't. That's fine. Let's chance the ring. Drop the staff. Where did I have my 5 links at the moment? There we go. And the rest can kind of just stick around. I'll put the 3s there. Move those over because I don't want to deal with the stash too much. What do we got? 71, 72, 71. We're going to go to a bog. And I'm getting Steam messages, but my friends will have to wait until I am done streaming. Sorry, friends. I will get back to you. That's the other thing. The chisel got up there. Not gonna chisel that. Monster movement speed, good. Not good, but whatever. Increased attack speed, cast speed, Fire more projectiles, don't matter. I'm gonna get hit one way or the other. Monsters deal the damage. Lightning, frenzy charges. Alright, what are the numbers on it? We got 64 quantity, 33 rarity. We're gonna go back to this for a bit more quantity. And away we go. Wow, that's a lot of messages there. I will respond to you later, friend. I will get back to you. I should have marked myself as away. That's what I should have done, or busy at the very least. But I did not. I don't know if that actually shows up on the stream or not. I don't know if the sound or the graphics show up. But I'm getting pinged for Steam messages because I run Path of Exile through Steam. You don't have to. It does have its own standalone client, which I used for years. I just like the ease of updates and automation that comes with Steam. I use Steam for all my other PC gaming, other than the few I get from goodoldgames.com or GOG.com. So it's just convenient to me. However, you can easily go to pathofexile.com and download the full game client free through there too. It's free on Steam, it's free there, free everywhere. And unless you're looking for fancy weapon glow effects and glowy footprints like I got, where did my glowy footprints go? Did I switch boots? I swear I had glows. Alright, whatever. Unless you're looking for those, the game is free. Like, you can buy more stash space. I've bought that. You can buy cosmetic stuff, which is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I have quite a few cosmetic effects, and I enjoy all of them. And pets. I love my pets. But, unless you want to look pretty, the stash space is the only thing that I would argue isn't necessarily required, but you would be wise to buy an extra page or two if you plan on playing for any length of time. Because they are shared stashes between your characters, so you can't have like a dedicated mule. It also means that you never have to sit around and swap things between characters. Super simple. You can also buy extra character slots, but I have never bought an extra one, and I've never hit the character slot cap. And I've made a lot of characters. I think I've had, especially during the league, the challenge race leagues, I think I've had like almost 10 characters at once of different types. Ooh, a bow. What do we got here? Longbow's probably not going to be great, though. Storm Cloud. I want to read what it says, damn it. No physical damage, a ton of lightning damage, and increased attack speed. Level 10. I mean, it's probably a decent leveling bow, maybe? I don't think I'd be using it right now. That said, you could make an easy argument that low level does not always mean bad. I believe Quill Rain's like a level 18 bow, and that's what I'm using, just for the speed. So, I mean, I can't tell what it is without the gem. I'm not taking them out right now. But it's in the teens, so not all low-level things are definitely bad, but I think something that simply removes physical damage and adds lightning is probably not great outside of leveling. Could be proven wrong. I'm sure there's a full build out there based around that, and I bet you it's fun. Nothing I really want to pick up there. Continuing on. I do kind of plan on making a new character soon. I want to try, there's a Cyclone build going around that looks like a lot of fun. Apparently it downed Uber Etsuri, I think is her name, who I've never even fought the regular version, so I would like to have a build that could even attempt the regular one, let alone the Uber version. Apparently it did it in Tempest League, which is hardcore, both literally and figuratively. It's hardcore because it takes balls to bring a character into the hardest boss at that time, while being in a hardcore league, and it's hardcore because if you die, you die. This guy's missions are hard for this build. Keep at least one guard alive. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that with this build. I might try and single target him. I always activate his missions anyway, simply because it spawns... Wow, that was a loot explosion. Oh, it's those guys that all drop the same thing. Don't care enough to pick them all up, but I do want the gem cutters. His missions spawn something that drops the equivalent of like a rogue exile. Not quite the equivalent, but decent drops. So I always activate his things, but I always fail them because his are definitely skewed against AoE builds. 100% skewed against AoE. They are not aimed towards me whatsoever. Which is okay. I mean, if this was the one build that could do absolutely everything in this game, that would be OP. And it's not. It's powerful, but I would not argue that it is the be-all, end-all. However, the Cyclone build sounds like a lot of fun. I have not started that character yet. I've also never done a melee character successfully in this game. I've pretty much been exclusively casters. I enjoy casters a lot. A whole lot. Oh, there was the guy up there, okay. And up until this point, without the lockstep mode, melee was challenging. You got a lot of desync, which wasn't the end of the world, but it's not the most fun. Ooh, if we can pull him away from guards, then we got this. Okay, if we can kill this guy... Wow, does he hurt. Okay. This rate, it's looking like if we can kill this guy, let alone guards. Alright, I'm gonna do a little more stepping around. Yep, that worked. I definitely didn't stop stepping as soon as he was charging. Ow. Okay. I'm actually going to refresh flasks because I have plenty of portals to this place. Okay. Oh, I just saw that there's more chat messages. I will check those in a second. Okay. Thomas Erickson. Oh, I want Facebreakers. I've never actually run a Facebreaker build. I've gotten them to drop like once towards the end of a league, which didn't give me enough time in my mind to really do a build. But especially with the new Ice Crash, that sounds like so much fun. Facebreakers for Cyclone. Huh, that's an interesting choice. I didn't know that worked. If I get them to drop, I will totally give that a shot. I don't really want to go out and buy them. It's kind of going to let the fates decide whether I run a weapon type or a Facebreaker type. If they drop, cool. If they don't, I'll do a weapon type. Facebreaker is like, when they did the build of the week way back when they, right before they nerfed Facebreakers, of the Mike Tyson build of a guy just going around and punching everything into explosive, gory death, that was one of the greatest things I've seen in this game. Sadly, they nerfed it after that, because it was legitimately too powerful. Now it's still good. Like, it's not bad. They didn't nerf it to the ground. But man, I wish I had a pair back when it was, like, super powerful. That would have been so much fun. And the Ice Crash skill, I think I've seen it drop, but I haven't actually used it yet. So I would totally try a Facebreaker Ice Crash if that's a thing that works and is doable. Turn in this guy's mission and out we go. Let's see, did we get anything? Oh, we got the unique. We will pop that in our unique tab for the moment, which is already filling up my third unique tab. I gotta learn to whittle this down a bit, or buy more stash tabs. I mean, it's my own issue of not wanting to throw anything away. It might be useful later, damn it, you never know. Okay, so what do we got? 72, 68, 71. Do you know what? We're running the 68. I'm going to alk it. I'm going to do the one chisel. Monster variety, extra damage is cold, increase life. Cool. I'm going to run it on the hopes of the divination card. It's not going to be a challenge. It's not going to watch me die now because I said that. It's probably not going to be a challenge. We'll go with that. But I want more 5-link staffs. I mean, why not? I am a whore for divination cards. New chat message. Xenocide's Facebreaker Ice Crash build? Sorry for the rip. Okay, if I get Facebreakers, I will totally try that build. That sounds fun. I've always wanted to do Facebreaker. Just the concept of that item is just so much fun to me. Actually, earlier today I was playing a D&D campaign with a slightly different system a friend made up, and I ended up getting a special ability and titled it Facebreaker because it's pretty much exactly what it did. And I got to Facebreaker a boss 3 times, and it was already glorious. I want to do that in this game. See how that works. It'll happen. The day will come where I'll get a pair before the immediate end of a league. I guess I could make a build on Standard with it. I mean, I could. I don't know. Standard isn't bad. I don't want to bash Standard. But while there's a Challenge League going, I always pick the Challenge League. That's just my personal preference. Nothing wrong with Standard. I know there's a lot of people who play Standard. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Just, if I have the option, I'm not going to pick that personally. Though I probably have like 5 pairs of Facebreakers in Standard by this point, because I don't throw away anything, and it all goes back to Standard. Oh, something dropped. Oh, bleeding bad. Okay. Corrupting Blood. I hate Corrupting Blood so much. What dropped? I heard something. Where? Chisel. Perfect. So I made back my chisel investment of this already. That's what I was worried about. The chisels don't come as often as I'd like. Though I could do the Xana trade of, I think, 12 chaos for 20 chisels, which is probably decent. I don't know the exchange rate for a lot of this stuff. I am not that good. Yeah, not worrying about weapons is something I've definitely enjoyed. Like, especially this. I got the Quill Rain. I never have to worry about a weapon on this build again. As long as I'm playing like solo, this is the best weapon, from what I can tell. So I could also imagine that being pretty good. Do facebreakers work with shields? Can you wear a shield with facebreakers? I think I heard you could. D&D is a lot of fun. I've played off and on for a few years. I wouldn't say too regularly. I've played 3.5 and 4, but this is actually a new system a friend made up, which is a variation on D&D. He calls it Synchronize. Different stats, different leveling system, but a lot of fun, a lot of flexibility to it. Thus why you can have facebreaker skills and stuff. It's still in its testing phase, but we're pretty much the playtesters and having a blast with it. And this also confirms earlier what I couldn't tell of whether the reacting to chat messages audibly worked. It seems it does, which is great. And when I'm done with the stream, I am going to check out that build guide for the facebreakers. Maybe watch the video and it looks so good I'll just go out and buy a pair, I don't know. I don't think they're that expensive. I can't imagine them being more than a few chaos tops. Unless maybe the build got so popular the price went up. That does totally happen. Especially every time Ziggity makes a build, which is a shame because I love his build so much. But by the time I watch the videos, the price on all the required stuff is like, well, supply and demand. Everybody wants them now. Okay, we got another mission here. Keep the target alive, open the chest. I don't like these missions. But sometimes the frost wall actually helps out quite a bit. So we're going to kill the boss. And we're going to go around real quick looking for his mission because I don't mind getting his rep. I'm not going to look for too long. No real drops there. Pathfinder, that rings a bell. I've heard people talk about it, but I don't really know much about it. 4th edition is how I started. I know a lot of people who play 3.5. Ah, there we go. There's the card I was looking for. A lot of people that played 3.5 don't like 4.0, but I like it. I feel like it was a good way to pick up the game. They simplified enough things that for a beginner it was easy. 5 to 10 chaos. I think I have that in the stash. I'll have to check after this. If I don't find the mission dude in a minute, I'm just gonna hop on out of here. Ah, there he is. So, there's the guy we gotta keep alive. Ah, he jumps over the wall. Alright, let's see if we can do just a few shots to kill the minions. Open the chest, open the chest, open the chest, open the chest, open the chest. Not yet. Got it. Okay. I am surprised that worked. Now we bounce on out of here. And I don't know how many of the floral gifts I have in the stash already. Maybe this will push me up to being able to turn in. It's in 4. I keep going to 10. Ah, 4 out of 5. Needed one more. Do I have one more? What is it? Tropical. We do. We have 2 more. Okay. I'm going to run those real quick, even though they're easy, just on the hopes of getting that one drop. Yes, I am indeed. Oh, there's my 2 exalts, by the way. Never purchased or swapped for an exalt. They legitimately just dropped for me. I don't know why. Every once in a while I get an RNGesus blesses me. So we got totems, rare monsters, area of effect, poison on hit. That's not too bad. Extra damage is cold, don't care, and nemesis. Sweet. Chilled ground I don't like just because it's frustrating. Avoid elemental status effects, immune to curses. Both are fine. Which has the better chance of dropping it? Quantity 75, 61. This is the better chance of dropping it. Statistically. I didn't mean to go back to this one. Also, do you know what? I feel a bit fancier. We're going to switch our portal effects. I kind of like the fire ones. They were the lower tier of that support pack, but I like these ones too. Just got that nice like snap sound effect to it. Oh, we got 3 people watching now. Welcome, new watchers. At the moment, I am doing lower level maps. I'm trying to get the last of the floral gifts, florist gifts, whatever. Divination cards. Wow, that was a bunch of dead ends in a row. Never seen the start of this place look like that. So I'm running lower level ones. Afterwards I'll go back to the low 70s, which is all I got at the moment, in order to try and get to higher 70s. We'll see how that goes then. But I'm pretty much going to be curb stomping everything here because I'm 85, this is 68. But it drops the card I want, so I don't really need one. I've already turned in like 3 of them, but I only need 1 more, so why not? Get the full set, and if it drops a gambler in the same map, that'll just be crazy. Heard something drop. I thought. Maybe I was wrong. And I'm not going to pick up too much stuff on this one. Not that I've been picking up a lot anyway, but the high currency and uniques and stuff. But otherwise, I'm going to try and get through this fairly quick. I don't know if people want to see me running low-level things, but I'm doing this one for me. Sorry, viewers. I want that card. I also want the one from the graveyard map, but those maps are also low-level, and I don't know. I feel like they're not as interesting. They're fun, but I ran too many of them. But I do want, I think the card from those can give you a 20% quality minion gem, and I do have a summoner on the back burner. Not nearly as high level as this, not as well geared, not great, but still, I think, low 70 level, maybe? So technically, if I get a good minion gem that's like level 20, I could level, or 20 quality, I can level that up a bit and have a better summoner. Another thing, I've never had a level 20 quality gem, or 20 quality. Also true, but I meant level 20. So hopefully I'll be playing this build long enough to actually get Explosive Arrow. Oh man, level 19 lasts forever. But I know you can do the vendor recipe once you get it up to... Ah, sweet! A Xana in a map. Maybe this will be good. So we've got complete another master's mission in an academy. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what level academy is, so let's find out the easy way. Come on. Load. 68. Okay, I thought it was higher. So we got bloodlines, pack size. It's not going to be a really interesting one, but I really do want the Xana experience. So we're in here, just going to kill everything. A question for the viewers, if you know, is it possible to get a Xana Master Mission inside a Xana Master Mission map? I've never seen it happen, but I don't do many Xana missions that require you to do other Master maps, so I don't know. It sounds to me like maybe it's not possible, but it also sounds like it would be hilarious. I would chuckle at least a little bit. Okay, we got a quality Magma Orb, 5%, not fantastic. If it was a high one, I'd either sell it or use it on my Cast on Crit Cock and Ball set, which will continue to make me laugh. It is not very good. I am not good with that build, but man is it fun. Just cock and balls, I don't know. I am super mature, can't you tell? Totally don't laugh at dick and fart jokes. But come on, Cast on Crit with Magma Orb and Ball Lightning. The name is perfect. Whether you think it's funny or not, you have to admit it's perfect. So where's the other master in here? Ah, Scholar. The Scholar cards crack me up. I've never actually gotten to turn one in. But just the idea of when you're in a library, you have a chance of getting a card. They can, ooh, a pit map, 68. I'm not even going to pick it up right now. Yes, I am, because I can transmute them. I can always bring them a level higher. The concept of, oh, I'm in a library, it's full of knowledge. I can get 40 Scrolls of Wisdom. Like, whoever designed that card, thumbs up to you, sir or madam. Great card idea, and unlike a lot of the other cards, it's a way to get your cards seen a lot. It's very common because it's Scrolls of Wisdom. So as long as you're in a library area, which exists quite a bit, or occasionally in the storyline, and clearly in maps as well, it's going to drop. So you're going to get your card seen. And if you're going to spend $1,000 on a card, really you're going to want it to either be a really rare item that people will seek out, or you're going to want it to be a common item so people see your actual card. I don't know which I'd pick if I had the money. Honestly, don't. I don't know. I feel like I like and enjoy things that are very luck and randomized. Thus, I enjoy action RPGs like this. I feel like I'd do something that would be very randomized with, like, wow, another Scholar, with like a very rare chance for a big payout, but more likely just average. Not quite sure what it would be though. That said, I don't have the money to spend on it, so it's all just a dream. Where's the master in here? They gotta be somewhere. And I'm hoping it's one of the easier master missions. I'm hoping it's not another keep one of the targets alive, because those suck for this build. I imagine they'd probably suck for the Ice Crash Facebreaker. Any build that's meant to do an AoE clear fast is probably not going to do well on those. But a lot of those other builds still have a single target ability. This one, my single target is just a lower radius of the same AoE ability. Theoretically it could work. Like, I'm going to try it if it comes to that, but it's not ideal by any stretch. I do wish that Quill Rain bows were a little less expensive, because I would love to recommend this build to, like, absolute new players first time starting, but if you're just starting up this game, you probably don't have the 10 plus chaos to spend on even the cheapest Quill Rain, so I don't know. But it's so fun. You don't have to worry about auras. Not that auras are bad. I'm also just, even though there's nothing here, I just want to, I was hoping it's going to go north too. I wanted to see a big screen explosion of bodies. Didn't work. Like, having a big HP pool, gearing for this is simple. I did forget to check. Just lookouts for Brine Root. Okay. Big HP pool is simple. Blood magic is simple. You don't have to worry about too much, other than the cost of entry of the tongue twister. Other than the cost of entry of the Quill Rain bow. Ah, Katarina. I like her missions. This build is actually pretty ideal for a newer player. You don't have to worry about too much, but it still teaches you the mechanics of things. But, I don't know. Find and revive 4 corrupted corpses, but it's showing me up here. Are they up here? No, that's just where I'm going to have to bring them. Okay. Let's find the corrupted bastards. Revive them, and inevitably bring them up there. Can you tell it's getting late where I am? My words are starting to fail me. I wonder where the bodies are. Usually they're not too far from the actual mission giver. I also haven't found... Never mind. I was going to say I haven't found the boss, but here we go. Tally-ho. Don't know the boss in here, but I'm going to guess it's probably the book boss. Yep, there you go. It's the same one that's here in the library. Yeah, the library map. Not map, but single player. You know what I mean. The library area. Kind of figured it was the same dude. And there we go. Dungeon map. Another 68. I shouldn't expect much from a 68, but let's try and find those minions. If I can't find them fairly quickly, I'm just going to hop out of here. I did what I needed to from here. I don't want to spend all my time in lower level stuff. Yeah, screw it. I don't really care about her mission right now. I should care about it, but I don't. So back out we go. Looking for our final divination card for the 5-link staff. Or a gambler. If I get either of those, I can at least get something. It would be pretty damn funny to me if we get a gambler and it gambles the card I need for the 5-link staff. Okay, lag. Definite lag spike. Huge lag spike. Not good. Please do not kill me. Wow, that was a lag spike and a half. Hopefully the stream is still going through. I don't want that to DC either. Okay. Does it calm down a little bit? No, it has not. This could be the end of my stream for tonight if this keeps up. If I can't... Wow. Popping potions. It's making sound effects, but I'm not shooting. This is really bad. I have a definite possibility of dying here. Just to... And now it cleared up. Now it's fine. Okay. Okay, I hope the stream is doing okay. There you go. Posted in the chat in case my voice wasn't actually carrying through that there was a lag spike. And hopefully all is well. It seems to be doing better now on my end, so hopefully the stream will get past... Okay, cool. It has gotten past that. Sorry. Very sorry about that lag spike. Occasionally that happens to my internet. I don't know why. I don't know why it's happening at 2 a.m. I doubt anyone's downloading anything. And now we get another spike. This is madness. Okay. At least it's happening in a low-level map where I'm unlikely to be one-shotted. And I just got a third viewer too. I was gonna have a third person watching, and they're like, laggy. I don't blame them. That was really bad. Oh, man. Okay, come on. You can do it, internet connection. Last this map. Even if I can just finish this map, I can cut the stream there. I can be like, I've been here 2 hours, 15 minutes. I only expected to do about an hour, so I would call that a success. But I gotta make it to the end of this map. I will do it. Alright, it is definitely evened out on my end. It looks like the stream is getting better. I can kind of see a miniature version of it on my top left, so I can kind of see how it's going to a degree. But I gotta keep my chat open, because, you know, what's the point of having a chat if you can't read it? Though I think in the future, I will put my in-game character name in the description for these streams, so anybody who wanted to message me in-game and have it seen there would also be able to do that. A note to myself for the future. Okay, it seems to be stabilized now, so I'm going to keep going. Even after... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Not the button I meant to push. Combs Primacy. Level 58, okay, higher. Better than level 10s I've been getting. Increased physical damage, thumbs up. Fire damage, accuracy rating, okay. Life gained on kill, and Culling Strike on a two-hander. Not the greatest. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be an endgame weapon, but not bad. Not ID scroll, I want portal scroll. Okay, so, while I'm selling things, people in chat, would you rather see me do one more tropical island to see if I can finish that damn card recipe, or would you rather me try and go back to my higher level ones? I'm doing this for the viewers now, so feel free to chime in on what you want to see while I quickly put this stuff away. I got so many of those. I could probably turn those in, but I'll wait till I get something more fun. La-di-da-di-da. Di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, that's good enough. We'll put the maps away. Running out of map room. Very quickly. Put away divination card. Keep that for the quality, and I'm just going to move these over because I don't care enough to find them. So I've heard nothing from the chat yet. Could just be on a delay. Let's see what we got. For 73, we got nothing. Okay, 72, we got some. Coves, graveyard. Really, graveyard? I'm going to pick the graveyard. I think I can get another divination card type that I enjoy from graveyards. So that it splits the balance. We're doing a higher level thing, so viewers will hopefully enjoy that. And we're doing something that get me cards I like. Monster movement speed, attack speed, cast speed. Fast monsters, I can deal with that. Cold resist, don't bother me at all. Deal extra damage as fire, whatever. I got 76 fire resist, and endurance charge every 20 seconds. Not too bad. Shouldn't be face breaking in any way. Should be able to manage it. Okay. Though I hate to say, I swore that I wouldn't stop the stream when I had 2 or more viewers, and I've got 2 right now. This is gonna be my last map. I am very thankful for all the people watching who've tuned in through this and who have chatted in the chat. I even had a dev here earlier, which boggles my mind. That just blows me away. So thank you for everyone, but this will be, for the night, my final map. I will be streaming again tomorrow if anybody would like to join in again. I have no work, so it seems a good time to play some Path of Exile and stream for the masses. But I appreciate all the views, I appreciate all the comments. I also welcome any tips, hints, any ideas like the Facebreaker build. I'm actually going to look into that after this stream. Maybe my stream tomorrow will be me starting that build, I don't know. Time will tell. Ooh, Kaishi. Oh, no, I think this is the one I like. Yeah, is this the one? Hold on. Give me a second to kill the stuff. We got Yes, block chance applied to spells. This is useful for a lot of builds. Clearly not this one because I can't use shields, but I am holding on to that guy. Just the concept of being able to block spells, I know, is something that has been popular in the past and is something I'd like to use. So there we go. On my last map of the night, I get something a unique that I will most likely end up actually using. The Lover. Oh, what's that one do? Hey, level 79 piece of jewelry. Cool. Or eye level 79. Not bad. Got nothing against that. That may be one I can turn in. I always forget to check those guys. I don't want to get caught off guard by a level 4 group of them. I want to find a level 4 group so I can kill them and get their loot, but I don't want to be caught unawares. Not too much of these guys. I'm a little shocked that I got a useful legendary on my last map. Every time I'm like, oh, this is going to be my last one, the game's like, but if you keep playing, here's something good. The game doesn't want me to stop. Doesn't want me to stop. Ah, look at that ignite damage. That was beautiful. That is the plus side of the single target version of this. It does, when it gets a good ignite, really just melt those guys. And proximity shields, I despise. But as soon as they drop, everything dies. Whatever. And a chaos orb from... The game does not want me to stop. This has to be the last one. I'm going to start mumbling and slurring words and falling asleep. That's no good. Got to keep up some level of professionalism here. Though, before I go, another question for the viewers, specifically Thomas Erickson, because you're actually, responding and being awesome. How is the sound and video quality? Is there, should I try and step up one of those? I can't hear it or see it well from my end. I can only do so much with my internet connection, so, if it's a connection issue, it's kind of what I got. But I can try and... I have it capped at, 30 FPS. I could try and bring it up higher. I could bring it up down lower if I thought it would increase the quality of each frame. It's worth a shot. Just looking for general feedback at how it's going along. I can't hear it and can hardly see it, so. Oh, don't die, don't die. Okay. Can't die on my last map either. If I'm getting good drops and actually doing well, I can't have my final map be a death on a level 72. That will not do at all. Ah, damn it, I gained a third viewer. I keep swearing this is going to be my last map, and people keep joining. Alright, let's pop the wall on this guy and melt his face. There we go. It's just, you figure even after just 2 hours tonight, let alone the amount of time I've played this build, which, I don't know. 2 days, 15 hours, 18 minutes. You'd figure it would get old just making things simply explode. But it doesn't. It doesn't get old. Just fire a few shots and watch an entire crowd just vanish off the face of the earth. Never gets old. I've done other builds that are a bit safer, a little less prone to death, and decent damage, but I've just never had the satisfaction of, let's click a few times, turn our back, and watch everything vanish. It just doesn't cease being fun to me. Your mileage may vary, but of course, I enjoy it. There's the boss, okay. I don't remember which boss this is. Oh, okay, this is the Merveil Phase 1 fight. I don't remember if she goes into Phase 2 Merveil for this. I've only done this fight once, and I remember those ice shards do a butt ton of damage. So we're going to do a bit of dodging in this fight. Ow, please don't die here. Okay, I may just skip this boss for the moment. I say for the moment as if I'll come back later, but... No, I won't skip it, but I may have to travel back to town for a refresh of flasks. because these ain't gonna quite last. Depends. If I keep killing ads, they might. I'm not melting her health, but she's going. Slowly and steadily. She's gonna die. Okay, so I will not coward out of this one. I won't have my final one of the night be one I run away from. That would just be a shame. Ow, ow, ow. But I might die. So, in the event that happens, I do want to be able to get back here. It's really just watching out for those, the ice shards like that. They hurt so much. And I got, I believe, max cold resist. I should have max all resist at this point in mapping. It just flippin' hurts. Let's give her a secondary target to hit. Curse her. And hope that the ignite damage is going to start stacking up. Thankfully, I remember when her phase 1 didn't have minions. It made it much more difficult to actually maintain flask usage. Oh, okay. She went down. Unfortunately, nothing wonderful for drops, but I didn't die. She did. Life is grand. Alright. Back to the hideout. One quick look. No, I said back to the hideout, not click close to it. One quick look at if I have anything. Like if that was my last of the lover to make one of those. It's on 4, not 10. I will. Oh. I do have 2. Okay, I can turn in a single set. I don't think any of the others are full. I can do Scrolls of Wisdom too. We'll get 40 scrolls. This wasn't entirely wasted on divination cards. 4 out of 5. Okay, we're going to turn in these, and that's going to be the end of my stream for the evening. Those 40 wisdom scrolls, that was totally worth 2.5 hours stream time. I made a profit on wisdom scrolls alone. Yes, totally, definitely. Watch me actually get a good piece of jewelry too. Actually, no, watch me get something completely garbage, and I'm okay with that. 40 scrolls. Oh, I hadn't done that one before, so it's towards the challenge. Jewelry, Paula ring, or paw ring. Dexterity, life, mana, more mana. So I guess it's great if you got a lot of mana needs, I guess. I don't know. And ID the tunic in case. Evasion rating, lightning. But the shield, the chaos, that was actually a good end of the way of doing things. End of the night. So, gonna call it here. Thank you for tuning in, all the people who watched throughout this entire stream. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave any things in the chat, any comments, criticisms, anything I could do better, anything you liked. All accepted, all welcome, all appreciated. And tune in next time, probably tomorrow, for more Path of Exile, or maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see then. But either way, thank you very much, and until next time.